I'm going to show you some of my favorite decor items and tell you why they're worth it, and this is going to be my monthly favorites. Finding the right decor items for your design style can be challenging, and these are going to be my favorite items that have so much versatility. I'm going to get some hate for this one, but we are going to start things off strong with a luxury hand soap and lotion. If you have not used a hand soap and lotion that is of the top tier, you are honestly missing out. I recently got the Loewe tomato leaves, and let me tell you, the scent is exactly like a ripened grapevine. The scent is like, what's great about the Loewe ones is that they are actually glass. We're not buying any plastic ones. What's great about them is that they are also refillable, and look how good they look beside each other on your powder room or in your bathroom. Having that heightened level of luxury with something that you're using every day is going to enhance any space. The Loewe ones are one of my personal favorite. I know Diptyque has ones, Aesop has ones, even Le Labo has really nice ones if you're ready to spend that extra price tag on them, but these are an absolute must in my opinion. I clearly have an obsession with home scents because next on the list is this Jo Malone fragrance. So yes, this is a fragrance. I use this as a room spray. This is their newest one, which is a hinoki and cedarwood. It has the perfect level of like musky ambience, but also woodiness. I like that really like moody, dark, intimate feel in my space. So this honestly is game changing. I'm like a third the way through this, and the smell alone is like, honestly, you have to smell it to know the difference of it, but this is another one that I would highly recommend. If you can't find a signature scent for your home, finding an actual perfume is going to have a much longer lasting power because the oil percentage in these is much higher than your standard room spray. Before I continue with today's topic, I want to thank Mudwater for sponsoring today's video. Last time I talked about their super functional coffee alternative in their original flavor. This time I want to talk about their matcha, which I love just as much. For someone who does not drink coffee, I honestly hate it. There's so many people that make fun of me for not drinking it, including Anthony. Matcha has also been a fantastic alternative. For someone who wakes up at 4:30 every morning and doesn't drink coffee, I do need a pick-me-up midday because I'm usually crashing around that point because I'm busy working. What's great about their matcha is it includes 55 milligrams of caffeine to it, so you get that little boost without any of the jitter. If you know anything about me, you know I love anything that's health related. The fact that this has the mushrooms as well as lion's mane in it means you're getting that extra laser focus from the drink itself, not just the caffeine. If you've tried matcha before, you know it usually tastes like grass. What's great about the Mudwater is it has cinnamon to it, so it gives it that extra little bit of flavor. As someone who drinks this later in the afternoon, it's great because you don't get the jitters, so you can actually still fall asleep in the evening. I think it's crazy that people are drinking high levels of caffeine at like 4 and 5 in the afternoon, and then they wonder why they can't sleep at night. That's why, people. When I make my afternoon pick-me-up, I literally just mix it with hot water and a little bit of protein milk, whisk it up, and it has the perfect flavor to it for that little afternoon drink. If you click the link in the description box or scan the QR code on screen and use my exclusive code DesignDaddy, you can get 15% off your starter kit plus a free frother. And now back to today's video. So obviously I like scents because this is the third on the list. This is the Diptyque Hourglass diffuser. I have this in the bathroom, and what's fantastic about this is that you don't need to spray anything and it doesn't automatically diffuse like those reeds typically would. What's great about this model is you literally flip it over as an hourglass and the oil drips through the reeds down to the bottom and then it diffuses into the room itself. That way you're only using it when you want to use it. And another key consideration that a lot of people don't think of is that most scents in your space you become nose blind to. If they are constantly on or diffusing, you stop smelling them. Your guests can smell them, but the whole point is that you want to smell them, right? What's great about this is that every time you flip it, it's that extra burst of scent that reintroduces you to it. This one is the Fig, and it is the perfect like earthy, clean scent. I clearly have a theme when it comes to the scents that I like in my home. But the other detail about these is that these are refillable. You can literally buy the glass, screw it off, put a new one in, and it looks really chic anywhere in your space. I have it on top of the tank in the toilet, and just having it like this is its own moment. Like, come on. Next on the list is going to be a controversial one, but it is coffee table books. I am one of those annoying people that will purposely go out of my way to find the right coffee table book that is not only the right color, has the right text on the spine, but also works with the overall aesthetic of my space. But at the same time, the other like zinger when it comes to finding coffee table books is ones that actually suit your lifestyle as well as your interests. These are two of my most recent pickups. The first one is the Architecture of Chanel by Peter Murano. He is one of my favorite architects because he just has this really unique vibe in terms of the style. People call him the leather daddy of the design world because he literally wears like a full leather getup, which is kind of weird, but his designs are like echoed around the world. He does everything in terms of like high-end design, from Chanel to Hermes to Loewe. Like, his stuff is so classic and simple and really speaks to the overall design aesthetic that he wants to achieve. Not only is the book absolutely beautiful too, like in all black. This is another key feature. If you can get an all black book, one, it goes with everything, but two, if the pages are dyed black too, it just looks like so good. Second on the list is Architecture and Not Architecture. Neutral finish, once again, very clean and simple spine, so it works with everything. But what's really unique about this book is, one, it's a 2-in-1, and it opens up to a very unique kind of like detailed style, which I think is fantastic. So if you do have this open for guests to actually view, it's an experience that's different compared to your regular books. It has everything literally from architecture and design, mapping. There's so many great bios in the architecture that I've gone through that isolate how designing a space makes a person feel. And then on the flip side, you get Not Architecture, quite literally. It talks about the art and how art is transferred into the design world itself, which is a really incredible read. Having these coffee table books either stacked or out in the open are fantastic because it allows people to really understand who you are as a person when they walk into your space and they look at your decor. This is a little bit of a splurge. This is the Bocce light. As you can see, I have ones behind me as well. This was actually their most recent collaboration with Aesop, which is this beautiful like amber. It has a rechargeable LED in the middle. And the reason why I love portable lights that are becoming so trendy lately is because you can put them literally anywhere. These have like a 35-hour on time, so you can put them on, have them on the coffee table, have them outside on the dining table if you're having that really nice intimate dinner and you want to have like that beautiful sense of ambience and glow from not a bright light. And like, to be honest, these are so beautiful. They're all hand blown by Bocce, and the fact that you get like the bubbles in them and the imperfections just creates such a beautiful shadow and glow when they're on. Next on the list is something that's super affordable for everyone. This is the Japanese color book. What's absolutely fantastic about this is in the back, there is a log of every single possible color you could imagine. As a designer, I have a pretty keen eye when it comes to color coordination, but I always like to get that like extra reference in case there's something I may have missed. Say you have this like seafoam blue. You can color match it. You can literally hold this up to like your outfit or a color that's in your home. So this can be applied to both fashion and your interiors. So 110 means I'm gonna go to page 110. And on 110, it's going to tell me the perfect color combinations that work with that specific color. So it gives you this really deep navy as well as this taupe color. And that is literally the perfect color combination of what works and what is pleasing to the eye. So if you don't have the eye for design or for fashion, this is the holy grail because it literally costs $20. I reference this almost every single day when it comes to my projects, but also if I want to be experimental when it comes to fashion and I may not know what colors work together in terms of an outfit, this is going to be your best friend. I should make a joke that this video is literally about home scents because this is a diffuser. What's beautiful about this is that this is from Populous Project. This is solid unlacquered brass, which is really unique because it's going to age over time and show that really nice patinaed look. But what's really beautiful about this design is that when you have something lit, the smoke just kind of like lingers here and has this beautiful, almost like dancing movement to it that really helps elevate not only the scent, but also the visual aspect of the smoke. What's really great about this model from Populous Projects, it comes in two parts. The bottom is storage for all of the incense sticks or cones, so which means that they're all in one place. You don't have to have them separate like you typically would. And on the top, it has a 3 scent burner system. So you can have 3 burning at the same time. And what's really great about it is you can burn them from both ends. This definitely is one of those splurge items, but this is going to last you your entire life. And the fact that it's an unlacquered brass means it's only going to look more beautiful with time. Last on the list is probably one of the heaviest ones. Oh my God, as I almost crushed myself. This, I'm going to show some B-roll so I don't completely crush myself. This is the Jack's side table from CB2. This I absolutely love because there's so much versatility in this piece specifically. I have 3 of them where I've staggered the different sizes and it's a coffee table, but they're interchangeable so you can have them in a side table. I've used and styled these inside bathrooms and showers as like an extra stand to have like your soaps on display. 100% worth it. Oh my God. And they're heavy as fuck, which means they're going to last you as long as you take care of them. I know this was a very different video compared to what I typically do, but I have so many people asking about my favorite decor items, so I figured why not show you stuff that I actually have in my home that I think is really worth it. Now that you've seen my favorite decor items that are worth buying, it's just as important to understand which items aren't worth it. So check out my video here to avoid making these mistakes. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. You can always follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Mr. Phoenix Gray for all my daily tips and tricks. And if you're ever second guessing yourself, just ask, what would Design Daddy do? Not make fun of me for wearing a headscarf, okay people? I don't have any hair right now.